Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is the lecture video for our syllabus in week 9. Okay, in week 9 we are going to finish up our chapter 3. So this is the final subtopic. Okay, subtopic yang terakhir dalam chapter 3, and then we will continue with the new chapter. Okay, chapter 4. Okay, so we begin with the last subtopic of chapter 3. That is about Rolle's theorem and mean value theorem. So we are going to learn two theorems in this subtopic. Okay, Rolle's theorem and mean value theorem. Okay, let's take a look at Rolle's theorem first. Okay, so Rolle's theorem is published in 1691. Okay, so and mean value theorem was introduced by another person named Joseph Louis Lagrange. Okay, so this is the Rolle's theorem. Okay, Rolle's theorem is f prime c equals 0, but it satisfied these three conditions. Okay, the first one is the function must continuous, okay, in interval AB. Second one is the function is differentiable, okay, or it can be differentiated, okay, and fa equals fb. Okay, so this is the theorem f prime c equals 0. Okay, what's the meaning of f prime c equals 0? Okay, actually f prime c, meaning that if we differentiate that function, okay, it has the same meaning with the slope of the tangent. Okay, slope of the tangent. So if the slope of the tangent equals 0, meaning that at point C the slope of the tangent is 0. Okay, it has no slope. Okay, maksudnya dia tak ada kecerunan. So the slope is 0. So the slope is 0, dia bentuk macam ni lah, horizontal, dia tak ada kecerunan. So at point C, this point, okay, at this point the slope of the tangent is 0. Okay, same with this point C1 and C2, a tangent of the slope at this point is 0. Okay, so that's the meaning of Rolle's theorem. Okay, let's take a look at examples involving question of Rolle's theorem. Okay, for example, find all numbers C. Okay, we want to find what is the point C that satisfy the conclusion of Rolle's theorem. So kita nak tahu dekat graph, dekat point C yang mana yang dia punya slope of the tangent is 0. Okay, maksudnya yang satisfy the Rolle's theorem. So given to you the function and the interval, okay. So kita nak tahu antara between interval 1 to 3, let's say kita ada graph kat sini, 1 is here and 3 is here. Between this interval, kita ada graph kat sini contohnya. Okay, so we can, okay, kita boleh nampak kat sini the slope of the tangent at this point. Okay, ini tangent, the slope is 0. So we want to find what is the value of C here. Okay, itu maksud soalan tu. Okay, so we are going to use Rolle's theorem. So first we need to find f prime. Okay, f prime. Yang ni tak perlu buat dalam exam, yang tak perlu buat. Okay, kita cari f prime, meaning that we need to differentiate this function. So f prime x is negative 12 plus 6x. Okay, so negative 12 plus 6x, that's our f prime x. But in the Rolle's theorem, the theorem is f prime c. Okay, meaning that we need to find what is our f prime c. Okay, what is f prime c? We just have to change variable x into variable c. So our f prime c is negative 12 plus 6c. Okay, and then we equal this f prime c with 0. Okay, f prime c, our f prime c is negative 12 plus 6c, so equal it to 0. Okay, so 6c equals 12, c equals 12 over 6 equal 2 lah. Okay, so our c is 2. So maksudnya dekat sini adalah 2. Okay, dekat point 2, dia punya slope of the tangent will be 0. Okay, so maksudnya point 2 ni adalah dia punya critical point. Okay, sebab dekat critical point je yang slope of the tangent is 0. Okay, another example is this one. Okay, dekat dalam ni pun sama. Between interval 0 to 9, we want to determine which point of x, okay, that has 0 slope of the tangent line. Okay, slope of the tangent line is 0. So we are going to implement the same step as before. So we need to differentiate this function. Ini tak payah buat Okay, our fx is this. So it is equal to x power of half minus 1 over 3x. So when we differentiate this function, we are going to receive this answer. Okay, and then we change it into f prime c. Okay, sebab dia nak point c soalan dia kat sini c. Okay, sebab tu kita kena cari f prime c. So our f prime c is like this. And then we equate it to 0. Okay, ini sama dengan ni c power of negative half is equal to this one. So equal it to 0. Equal 0. So it will become like this. Like this, and then kita darab silang, akan jadi 2 square root c equals 3. Okay, and then square root c equals 3 over 2. So c equals 3 over 2 square. So c is 9 over 4. Okay, so maksudnya dekat point 9 over 4, the slope of the tangent of the graph will be 0. Okay. Next, kita pergi dekat mean value theorem. Okay, this is the theorem for mean value. Okay, f prime c equals fb minus fa divided by b minus a. Okay, so this is the condition for mean value theorem. The first one is the function must be continuous at this interval. And then the function is differentiable. Okay, maksudnya the function can be differentiated. Okay, so ini theorem untuk mean value theorem. So kita tengok untuk soalan ni. Okay, example, this example. The mean value theorem is given like this. So if you have this function, find the value of c in the interval. Okay, so ingat, value c mesti dalam interval, okay, between 0 to 2, your value of c. Okay, so we are going to implement this formula into this question. For in this formula, we need to find f prime c. Okay, meaning that we need to differentiate this function. So our f prime x is 3x square minus 1. Okay, so our f prime c is 3c square minus 1. Okay, so kita dah dapat yang ni. And then we need to find fb. Okay, fb. What is b? What is a? So this is our a. This is our value of b. Okay, b is 2 and a is 0. So when we want to find fb, so meaning that we need to find f2. Okay, because our b is equals 2. So f2 means we just insert the value of 2 into this function. Okay, 2 power of 3 minus 2. So 2 power of 3 minus 2 is equals 2 power of 3 is 8. 8 minus 2, 6. Okay, so kita dah cari FB. And then we need to find FA. What is A? Our A is 0 in this question. So meaning that we want to find F0. Okay, F0 means we need to substitute the value of 0 into this function. So we got 0 power of 3 minus 0. So it is equals 0. And then B minus A means B 0 minus 2. Okay, so kita dah dapat ni semua. Just insert into this function. Okay, this formula lah. Formula. So our f prime c is 3c square minus 1 equals fb. Our fb is here 6 minus fa is 0 over b minus a. Our b is 2, our a is 0. So 2 minus 0. So from here kita simplify. Okay, akan jadi kat sini jadi 3 lah. Okay, so kita dapat sama macam ni. Okay, 3c square minus 1 equals 3. And then bring 1 into right side. 3c square equals 4. And then c square equal 4 over 3. Okay, dapat macam ni. So meaning that our c is plus minus 2 over square root 3. Okay, 2 over square root 3. So kita ada dapat dua value for c here. Satu macam ni, lagi satu negatif. Okay, so the conclusion is kita ambil yang positive one. Kenapa? Sebab our value of c must lie between this interval. Okay, between 0 to 2. So negative number kita tak ambil lah sebab dia bukan antara 0 hingga 2. So kita buat conclusion. Okay, so we conclude that the value of c is positive 2 over square root 3. Okay. Another example here. Okay, you're given this function and this interval. So, you need to make sure that your final answer must lie between this interval. Okay, between 2 and 0 and 2. And for this question, you need to make sure that your answer is between 1 and 4. Okay, so we are applying this formula. Okay, kita tengok yang ni soalan yang ni. Soalan A. So kita nak cari f prime c, meaning that we need to find what is f prime x first. Okay, so our f prime x is 6x minus 3. Okay, so meaning that our f prime c equals 6c minus 3. And then we need to find fb. Okay, in this case our b is here. Okay, this is our b and this is our a. Okay, fb means f2. F2. Ini bukan f prime tak ada prime, so we need to insert 2 into this function. Not this one, not this function, because this function is for f prime. So kat sini kita nak cari f2, bukan f prime 2. So kita masukkan 2 kat sini lah. Okay, 2 multiply with 2 square minus 3 times 2 plus 1. Okay, so kita akan dapat jawapan. So the answer is 3. Okay, and then for FA, okay, here our A is 0. So 2 times 0 square minus 3, 0 plus 1. So here is 0 minus 0 plus 1, so it is equal to 1. Okay, so insert all of this into the formula. So our f prime c is 6c minus 3 equals fb is 3 minus fa, our fa is 1, divide by b minus a. So b minus a, 2 minus 0. Sorry, 2 minus 0. Okay, so we just need to simplify this one. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, so jadi 6c equals 4. C equal 4 over 6. 2 over 3 lah. So 2 over 3 actually is equals 0.67. Okay, so it is true that 0.67 lies between 0 and 2. So our answer is correct. Okay, so yang ni pula kita buat yang ni pula. Kita cari f prime dulu, f prime x. Okay, in this case we need to apply quotient rule. So our u is x and v is x plus 2. Okay, u prime is 1, v prime is 1. Okay, so applying the quotient rule, we'll get x plus 2 minus x divided by x plus 2 square. So kita akan dapat 2 divided by x plus 2 square. So this is our f prime x. And then kita nak cari f prime c lah, f prime c. Meaning that our f prime c is 2 over c. Sorry. F prime c is equals 2 over c plus 2 square. And then we need to find FB. So this is our A and B. So FB is F4. Okay, F4. 4 divided by 4 plus 2. So jadi 4 over 6 equals 2 over 3. Okay. And then our FA. Our A is 1. So meaning that F1 is 1 divided by 1 plus 2. So 1 over 3. Okay. So insert into this formula, f prime c equals fb minus fa divided by b minus a. Okay. So we need to compute this in the right side. So it is equal 1 over 6. Okay, 1 over 6. So kita darab silang kat sini. C plus 2 square equals 12. So C plus 2 equals square root 12. C equal square root 12 minus 2. So kita akan dapat dua nilai kat sini lah. Okay, the first one is positive square root 12 minus 2, and second one is negative square root 12 minus 2. So kalau the positive one, kita akan dapat jawapan 1.4641. Another one for the negative value, negative square root 12 minus 2. Okay, the answer is negative 5.4641. So, adakah kita ambil dua-dua jawapan ataupun salah satu saja? Kita tengok our interval is between 1 to 4. Okay, between 1 to 4. So, negatif yang ni kita tak ambil lah, sebab negative 5 is not lie between 1 to 4. So, our final answer is C equals 1.4641. Okay. Okay, that's all for the topic of Rolle's theorem and mean value theorem, meaning that we have finished chapter 3. So kita straightly proceed to the new chapter. Okay, sekejap Okay, this is our new chapter, which is chapter 4. We are going to learn about integration. Okay, so for this week, we just have to cover the basic integration. So first, we need to understand the concept of integration. Okay, previously in chapter 2, we have learned about the derivative or the differentiation. Okay, chapter 2 kita dah belajar tentang differentiation. So what is the relationship between differentiation and integration? So actually integration is anti-differentiation. Okay, anti-differentiation meaning that if any function, for example this function x squared, if you differentiate it, it will become f prime x equals 2x, right? Okay, and then if this function 2x, if you integrate the function of 2x, when you integrate it, you will get the this function. Okay, so maksudnya integrate is anti-derivative. Dia adalah proses yang terbalik daripada differentiation. Okay, so that's the relationship between these two. Okay, in integration, so the symbol of integration is like this. Ada integration lepas tu kita letak function dekat sini, and then kalau kita nak integrate the variable x, so kita kena letak dx. Okay, that's the notation for integration. So integration, we have two types of integration. The first one is finite integral. The second one is definite integral. Okay, this integral. Okay, ini adalah simbol integral. Kalau finite integral, kita tak ada limit dekat sini, nombor sini. Kalau untuk definite integral, we have limit here. Let's say from -2 until 5. Dia ada limit dekat sini. So, itu definite integral. Kalau yang tak ada, finite integral. So, itu dua jenis integral lah yang kita akan cover dekat dalam chapter ni. Okay, so this is the basic concept for integration. Okay, for indefinite integral kita cover yang indefinite integral dulu, yang tak ada limit. Okay, dekat sini kosong. So, if you differentiate, differentiate x cube, you will get 3x square. But if you integrate 3x square, you will get x cube. You akan dapat function yang asal. And then for finite integral, you need to plus with constant, plus c. Okay, so these examples show that the integration is the reverse process of differentiation. Okay, another example, when you differentiate sine x, you will get cos x. So if you integrate cos x, okay, you will get sine x plus c. Okay, so dia adalah proses yang terbalik. Okay, so this is the basic integration. Kita tengok yang integration yang ni sebelah sini. Differentiation tak perlulah sebab kita dah belajar benda ni dalam chapter 2. So kita fokus dekat kolom yang ni for integration. So if we integrate, this is actually 1 dekat sini, nombor 1. Tapi nombor 1 kita tak tulis biasa integrate number 1, so we will get x. Okay, sama macam ni lah. Kalau kita differentiate x, kita akan jadi dapat 1 kan. So when we differentiate x, we will get 1. So meaning that if we integrate 1, we will get x. Okay, because the differentiation and integration is the reverse process. Okay, second one, if we integrate x power of n, so we will get x power of n plus 1 divide by n plus 1. Okay, so of course plus dengan constant lah dekat sini. Okay, third one, if we integrate 1 over x, we will get ln x. Okay, dia sama dekat sini. Kalau kita differentiate ln x, kita akan dapat 1 over x kan. So 1 over x, if we integrate it, we will get ln x. Okay. Next one is if we integrate sine x. Integrate sine x, we will get negative cos x. And when we integrate cos x, we will get sine x. Integrate secant square x, we will get tangent x. Okay, integrate cosec square x, we will get negative cotangent x. Integrate secant x tangent x, we will get secant x. Integrate cosec x cot x, we will get negative cosec x. And when integrate exponent power of x, we will get the same function. Okay, the same function into exponent power of x. Okay, sebab ni kan, kalau kita differentiate exponent power of x, kita akan dapat benda yang sama. So kalau kita integrate ni, kita akan dapat ni lah juga. Okay, so that's the basic concept of integration of function. Dekat sini you nampak ada logarithm, ada trigo, ada exponent, okay, and ada power function kat sini. So let's take a look at this example. Okay, kita nak integrate x square, integrate x square root x, integrate 1 over x square, integrate sin x, integrate x cube plus exponent x. Okay, so kita tengok kat sini. This is the solution. Okay, so if we integrate x square, the concept is the power, kita punya power ni mesti plus with 1, x power of 2 plus 1 divide by 2 plus 1 plus c. Okay, don't forget we need to plus with the constant. Okay, add with constant, so we'll get x cube divide by x power of 3, divide by 3 plus constant. Okay, that's the final answer. Okay, next one, we want to integrate square root x. So square root x is equals x power half. So we will perform the same concept as before dekat sini. Okay, power dia plus 1 divide by the power plus 1. So x power of half plus 1 divide by half plus 1 plus with c. So the answer is 3 power of x power of 3 over 2 divide by 3 power over 2 plus c. So it is equal to x power 3 over 2 over 3 plus c. Okay, the next one is to integrate 1 over x square. So this one kita tak akan jadi ln. Okay, tak dapat jadi ln. Sebab kalau ln, konsep dia kalau integrate 1 over x, okay, x tu mesti kuasa 1. X kuasa 1 kat bawah barulah dia jadi ln. Tapi this time yang ni, okay, dekat sini 1 over x tu bukan kuasa 1. So kita tak akan jadi ln bila kita integrate. So macam mana nak integrate kalau yang x kuasa selain 1 dekat bawah? So kita akan naikkan dia dekat atas. So akan jadi x power of negative 2. Okay, lepas tu kita akan apply the same concept dekat sama macam ni. X power of negative 2 plus 1 divide by negative 2 plus 1 plus c. So akan jadi x power negative 1 over negative 1 plus c. Okay, so ini simplify dapat yang ni lah. Okay, then integrate sin x. Yang ni ada formula dalam ni tadi. Integrate sin x, we will get negative cos x. So negative cos x plus c. The next one is x cube plus exponent power of x. So x cube kita apply konsep yang macam tadi. X power of 3 plus 1 divide by 3 plus 1 plus exponent x. Exponent x kita apply yang ni. Okay, exponent x integrate jadi benda yang sama. So plus with exponent power of x plus constant. So akan dapat jawapan ni lah. Okay, that's the basic integration. Okay, so for the next subtopic, integration by substitution, we will cover next week on week week 10 kita akan belajar integration by substitution. Ini adalah another method for integration, untuk kita integrate function yang a little bit complicated. So untuk minggu ni kita hanya belajar untuk differentiate function yang basic. Okay, so untuk tutorial class you need to do some questions in your exercise book regarding the basic integration. Okay, so you all tengok dekat Telegram, saya akan bagi tahu page yang mana. Okay, so that's all the lecture video for week 9. So see you in our tutorial class. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.